Hello students, so let's start with the beginning here. So we are having given, this is based on trigonometry. Today's topic is based on trigonometry where the values are given and how you are going to find out the values, final values over here. So the given triangles, now see there are the two triangles. One triangle is given, this is 30, 60, 90 triangle, 30, 60 and this is your 90 as usual. And this is your 45, 45. So this will be your isosceles right angle triangle. So as usual, you know that if this is 1, this is 1. This will be a root 2. 1 square plus 1 square. That will be 2. And if you are going with the Pythagoras theorem, square root, under root, that will be root 2. So this is what you will be getting the hypotenuse there. This is what we got the hypotenuse as root 2 now. Similarly, in this 30, 60, 90, if you remember, just I will just analyze in this case now. If you remember the part 30, 60, 90, how it is working. So how it 30, 60, 90 works, just I'll work with some triangle here. They know this triangle will be never comfortable. Remember, this triangle is not comfortable. I'll erase this part. So I will work. You have to do, yeah, yes, yes, right angle triangle. So for the right angle triangle, I'll draw right angle 30, 60, 90 triangle. So if this is your 60 degrees, let's go. This is your 30 degrees. And you know that if this is the smallest side, the side opposite to the smallest angle, that is your smallest side. This will be a 90 degrees. If you'll assume, if this is A, the hypotenuse becomes 2A. And this will be A root 3, or root 3 into A. Anyway, now normally we prefer A root 3, that is much better to write. Now, right now they are writing in this way, root 3 multiplied by a. So anyway, you can go over here. So root 3 into a. So this is the triangle root 3a. So on this basis, just we will be using the values here. If this is unit place, 1 unit or 1 centimeter, anyway, ratio 1x or 1p, any. So if this is 1, this will be 2 times 1, 2 into 1. That will be hypotenuse. And it will be root 3 into 1. So for 30, 60, 90, we will be having these values. Now, using these basic values, we will find the various ratios for sine, cos, and let's begin. So, for according to your syllabus, we will consider the 0. This is not right now. Sine 0 will be 0, cos 0 will be 1, tan 0. So, sine 90 will be 1, and this is your cos. This will become undefined. This will be undefined, tan of 90. So, we will not consider. We'll find out the values for 30, 45, and 60 degrees. So, let's begin with 30 degrees. Now, sine 30. Let's assume this triangle 30, 60, 90 degrees triangle. Okay. What will be sine 30 this one? Just tell me what will be sine of 30 degrees. Sine of 30, this is your opposite side upon hypotenuse. That will be 1 by 2. So that becomes 1 half, 1 by 2. Right? Now for the 60 degrees, let's go for 60 degrees. So what will be sine of 60 degrees? Sine of 60 degrees will, as usual, opposite side upon hypotenuse. That will be root 3 upon 2. So right, sine 60 will be root 3 by 2. Now consider this triangle. After completion of this, let's go for this triangle over here. So in this triangle, we are having 45, 45, 90 like that. So let's go for sine of 45 there. Sine of 45 degrees. So that will be 1 upon 1. So 1 upon 1. So sine 45. 1 upon, sorry, not 1 upon 1. That will be tan. That will be 1 upon hypotenuse. What is the hypotenuse? Hypotenuse is root 2. That will be root 2 there. So 1 by root 2 sine. Uh, yeah, am I right? Yes. Then another part over here. Sun cos of. Let's move with cos. Now, if just move this with the cos with the same, we will be getting same value. Cos of 45 degrees. Cos of 45 degrees will be as usual the opposite side, adjacent side. Sorry, adjacent side upon the hypotenuse. So it will be 1 upon root 2 there. So again, cos we are getting same values 1 by root 2. And if we'll go with the tan values now, let's go for tan value for the same one. If it is tan value, tan is what we are having opposite side upon adjacent side. So that will be 1 upon 1. So we'll be getting 1. So tan for this is the most important part. Tan 45 is always 1. Now we got 1 by root 2, 1 by root 2, and 1. Now let's continue with this part. Which cos of 13. We'll be using this triangle now. All we'll be considering this. I'll erase all this. Let's go for cos 30. Okay. Uh, so it will not create any confusion with these other calculations. Uh, let's begin here with the cos 30. Okay. So cos 30. This is the opposite side and this will be your adjacent side. So what will be cos 30 now? Cos 30 will be cos of 30 degrees. Will be adjacent upon opposite side. That will be root 3 upon This is adjacent, this is opposite side. We will be considering the adjacent side upon hypotenuse. So root 3 upon 2. So that will be root 3 upon 2. Now tan 30. Yes, anybody? Adjacent. Yeah, opposite upon adjacent. So what is opposite here? That will be 1. Okay. Tan 30 I'm taking. So opposite upon this one. In case this will be 1 upon adjacent. Oh, okay. This will be 1. Right, right, right. This will be 1 and this will be a root 3. So that will become 1 upon root 3 there. Right. So opposite upon the adjacent part. Now, just next go. These are the cost values for 30 degrees. Let's go for 60 degrees. We will work with 60 degrees now. We will work with 60 degrees here. I'll erase these parts. So no confusion again. Don't want any confusion in this case. So let's begin with 60 degrees now. So what is 60 now? As usual, what will be our sine of 60 degrees? So for sine of 60 degrees, it will be opposite upon hypotenuse. That will be root 3 by 2. Okay, that is root 3 upon 2. And the cos 60, we will have another one. The cos 60, that will be adjacent upon hypotenuse. And this is your adjacent. That will be 1 by 2. So sine 60 will be root 3 by 2. That we got. Plus 60, that will be 1 by 2 here. Right? So cos 61 by 2. And the finally, what is left is tan 60 now. Tan 60, that is opposite upon adjacent. This is your opposite side, this is your adjacent side. So that will be root 3 upon 1. So that will be root 3 there. So tan 60 is root 3. 3 there. Got it? So finally, how you got? We are getting here 1 by 2, 1 by root 2, root 3 by 2. If you observe, so we got here tan root 3, and just if you'll see the table, see how it is observed 0, 1 by 2, 1 by root 2, root 3 by 2, and 1. Now go write this second table. To memorize, this is a best trick. You can memorize this and write, just go with the reverse order. 1, this is 1 over here, root 3 by 2, 1 by root 2 same, 1 by 2, and 0. Just to reverse it. Got it? So this is what we got in a reverse format. Now third one, if you'll observe this one, just this is 1 by 2 because it was in blue, no? So okay, this was 1 by 2, 1 by root 2. If you'll observe this tan, it is 1 by 2, 1 by 2 divided by root 3 by 2. So that will be 1 by root 3. So we are just dividing this upon this. This will be our numerator. This top part will act as a numerator, and this bottom part, this will act as your denominator. The numerator upon denominator, 1 by 2 upon 1 by root. So here, here my mistake I wrote, well, erasing this, sorry for that. 1 by root 2, 1 by root 2. So what will be your answer here? That is 1. 1 by 2, if you observe this one as numerator, 1 upon root 2 there. And the denominator, if you observe, that is 1 by root 2. Both are 1 by root 2, so final answer is 1 by 2. Now it's again similarly, this is root 3 by 2 and this is 1 by root 2. So if you divide this, 2 gets cancelled, that will be root 3. So you will be getting here root 3 as your final answer. Right? And this is nothing, this is 1, 0, it becomes undefined. So a total table, we derived all the values, or we got all the values over here using the 30, 60, 90. What table we are getting? 30, 60, 90 triangle and its formula. And this is right angle triangle. Pythagoras plus in right angle triangle. In isosceles, you can see. Plus isosceles right angle triangle. Serious right angle triangle. Okay. Triangle. Hope students, you got all the ideas here. It is much better. You have enjoyed this and got a very clear idea of this part. If you think in a printed format, if you go with in a printed form, just if you observe, this is 0, 1, 0, 1 by 2, root 3 by 2, 1 by 3 or root 3 by 2. I'm rationalizing this. 1 by root 2, root 2 by 2, 1 by root 2, root 2 by 2. And you can, even I can edit this one as root 3 by 2 over here, 1 by 2 over here, root 3. 1, 0, this is remains 1. So this is one in most clarity. That was my handwritten. This is most printed one. So you can memorize these values. Remember, and this memorize this value will be very important task for you because you have to solve the problem based on these trigonometric values. Okay. Okay. Thank you.